Back in August, it was this very Minister of Governance, Raphael Trotman, at a post-cabinet briefing, who then said that salary increases were not on the cards anytime soon for government ministers and top state functionaries.
At this point in time, government will not be and is not implementing salary increases.
It's just over 2 months since that statement, and the government has decided to raise their salaries. So much so that concerns have been coming from every section of society, even from known supporters of the coalition government. Minister Trotman at a post-cabinet briefing on Wednesday requested that despite this, the populace should trust their government. Radical political commentator Raymond Gaskin, speaking exclusively with Nightly News on Wednesday, said that the government is telling the people one thing and doing another.
The whole question of trust of people in politicians is a complicated one. But the reason why Minister Trotman said that, of course, is because he knows and he believes that there's the trust between the politicians and the supporters has been impacted by this decision. He knows that, and he's asking for the trust to continue. The fact of the matter is that the increase is excessive.
Gaskin is saying that the salary increase for state functionaries cannot be justified, at least not in this donkey cart economy. He is contending that the salary which a minister earned prior to the increase had been sufficient, given all the benefits that goes with the position.
It is true that ministers have to be properly paid, but we also must remember ministers also get free security at their house, they get driver, they are chauffeur driven, they don't pay light bill, phone bill, water bill, and all kinds of bills that most of us have to pay. Many of them eat free, they travel first class, and they get duty-free cars and so on. This part of their allowance. They get extravagant pension benefits as members of parliament and ministers, and they're not badly taken care of.
Meanwhile, Gaskin is telling some government ministers to abandon their arrogance and accept that this is a wrong move. He said they have betrayed not only the Guyanese people, but their supporters and close friends.
The whole idea that if you get more money, you won't be corrupt, that's all nonsense. Corruption has to do with integrity. If you don't have integrity, you will continue to thief. It doesn't matter how much money you get. There's no such thing. That if a man is a thief and you pay him plenty of money, he wouldn't thief. That's not true. We live here, we know the whole system of corruption. We've lived with it for many years. It is just not true. And to say that these ministers might thief if they don't get more money, I think is slanderous libel of these ministers. Many of them, I guess, are ordinary, decent, hard-working political people. But to come and say now, if we don't pay our ministers more money, they will thief, I find that is extremely unfortunate.
The political commentator is telling President Granger and his cabinet to put the people first.